I would like to honor and commemorate my sincere, heartfelt thanks to those who plant the seed. In my case, my junior year English literature teacher at Creighton Prep in 1965, Mr. Tom Hall, who introduced me to the world of Black literature and the arts. In 2017, Mr. Jim Nelson, who both challenged me and introduced me to the video medium. I dedicate my works to you both. God bless you and your families. What's your story? There are reasons that each of us are born. Our quest to discover those reasons. There are two greatest days in our lives. The first, the day we are born. The second, the day we discover why. Sometimes a man, mature, attentive, never-ending, finds his destiny on a road he chooses not to walk upon. How far will a belief system go for complete dominion? This program is brought to you by these fine community partners. They are my life's blood. Sawatika, and good evening, and thank you for taking the time to view my program, Shut Up and Dance. This is my second show in my third season. Again, Sawatika. If I say, if knowledge is information, if information is power, all power is evil. What is needed? To tweak that peak, seek noxious, pontifical hypocrites expectorating nonsensical jibber-jabber, to quench the thirst of the chosen, pompous, ubiquitous Aryan. Hail, countrymen! Since time has begun, each and every stroke proclaims, hear ye, purity reigns as the Holy of Holies. As black, extreme bottom of the chain, in all frames, thus was created by our Maker for slave and servitude. God commands it. God wills it. Done. The divine right of kings God commands it. God wills it. Done. Dante's Inferno. God commands it. God wills it. Done. Query. What is needed? Keith Hollick, Gaijing, Gringo, Howley. What does the car say to the goose? Wives with knives. The first 48. The Wonderland Murders. Murder in the Heartland. The Killer Beside Me. Fatal Attraction. Murder Made Me Famous. Snap. Dark Waters. Murder in the Deep. ID. Fatal Confessions. Impact of Murder. 2020 on OWN. On the Case with Paula Zahn. Homicide Hunter, Lieutenant Joe Kenda. Dateline on ID. Fatal Vows. Forbidden. Dying for Love. Breaking Homicide. Accident, suicide, or murder. Sex, Lives, and Murder. Till Death Do Us Part. Murder Calls. Dark Minds. I Am Homicide. The Shadows of Death. Murder Among Friends. Dead of Winter. Your Worst Nightmare. Murder Chose Me. Diabolical. Disappeared. Killer Women with Piers Morgan. Deadline. Crime with Tamarin Hall. Perplexing. Contemplating the next move to be made. Smack upside your head or kick me in the butt. You can be touched. Who has the right? I am gratified that I reside in a society which applauds the accumulation of dead presidents, while simultaneously committing debauchery in and of itself, for itself, to itself, by itself, against itself, and we proudly say we thrive in a representative form of government. The poem, To What End? What is the value of life when we cannot conceive the meaning of life? What is the value of man when we cannot see the meaning of man? What is the value of God when we cannot conceive the meaning of God? Are we that worthless? Meaningless? Valueless? And yet, or so I've been told, created in his image and likeness. Go figure. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I bring forth life. To what end? Truth. Truth is derived from the vested interests of the defining entity. Insightful to fruitful, revealing to deceiving, fruitful to despicable, all-encompassing theories. And only one is thee, for life is timeless, as history is priceless, as the melody is righteous. From the depths of the girth of, oh, sweet Mother Earth, to the heights of the sun, piercing and pulsating the entire universe, enumerates values scripted to articulate origins of whence it came to be. Peace, symbolic of a dove, was a part of a tree. Love, symbolic of a heart with glee. Justice, symbolic of a lady blindfolded with scales hanging freely. Yeah, right. Truth is derived since the dawn of light on the plain, where man took his first steps. The dank, dark blackness was born. When Cain took the life of his brother Abel, look, if you have the care to bear witness to this debauchery madness, just for the sport of it, on all levels. The sanctity of life It was their time to go. What? Me worried? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Is there one among? Let me repeat. Is there just one to say, stupid is as stupid does, and this must end? Is persistence fame or folly? Is hypocrisy fame or folly? Is elementary fame or folly? Is frivolity fame or folly? Is Nietzsche, a well-known philosopher, commandment, reference number 11, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's slave, fame or folly? Is morphology fame or folly? Is sociology fame or folly? Is cosmetology fame or folly? Is psychology fame or folly? Is toxicology folly, fame to blame, fame, folly to disclaim? Is persistent hypocrisy, elementary frivolity, Nietzsche's commandment, morphology, sociology, cosmetology, psychology, toxology, fame, or folly? You, I, and y'all. Is the wherewithal, where for now, it comes and it goes. Where it, y'all, is the wherewithal, where for now, where for new, where for old, where for used, abused, confused, excused, where for later. It comes and it goes. Wear it, y'all. Let me see if I taste, touch, feel, hear, if I spear, steer, disappear, fear, if I jump, bump, dance, express, is the wherewithal, where for now, where for new, where for old, where for used, abused, dazed, confused, excused. Wherefore later, it comes and it goes. Wear it, y'all. If I father, gather, hunt, fish, if I desire, admire, require, query, if I seek, reap, speak, keep, is the wherewithal, where for now, where for new, where for old, where for used, abused, dazed, accused, confused, excused, wherefore later, it comes and it goes. Wear it, y'all. If I nurture, if I nature, if I fashion, if I contemplate, if I shake, debate, placate, escape, if I mistake, quake, shake, awake, the brilliance, the opulence, the Cro-Magnon, Neanderthal, leader, despotic, father, role model, indigenous, indentured, privileged, or slave, if is the wherewithal, where for now, where for new, where for old, where for used, abused, dazed, accused, confused, diffused, excused, wherefore later, it comes and it goes. Wear it, y'all, for animals procreate, simpletons emasculate, privilege segregate. God, the divine magistrate, incorporates with sight. Wear it, y'all. It is funny that we spend so much time doing the simpleton. Wives with knives, the first 48. The Wonderland murders, murder in the heartland, the killer bees, fatal attraction, murder made me famous, snapped, dark waters, murder in the deep, ID, fatal confessions, impact of murder, 2020 on OWN, on the case with Paula Zahn, homicide hunter, Lieutenant Joe Kenda, Dateline, on ID. Fatal vows, forbidden, dying for love, breaking, homicide, accident, suicide, or murder, sex, lies, and murder, till death do us part. Murder calls, dark minds. I am homicide, the shadows of death. Murder among friends, dead of winter. Your worst nightmare. Murder chose me. Diabolical. Disappeared. Killer Women with Pierce Morgan. Deadline. Crime with Tamara Hall. The sanctity of life. Who has the right? So what do you got? How have we come to believe? Nebraska, we are more than agriculture. Nebraska, we are more than beef. Nebraska, we are more than football. Nebraska, the good life. Come, read us. And I want to thank each and every one of you for viewing my program, and most importantly and especially, my sponsors, who are my life's blood.